Something just happened that nobody saw coming. Not fans, not bloggers, and certainly not Remy Ma herself. When 50 Cent speaks, it's usually for a joke or a playful jab. But this time, he revealed something far more serious. A long-hidden secret about Remy's time in prison. According to him, her years behind bars weren't simply about serving a sentence. They involved power struggles, alliances, and one fateful choice that, if true, could change how we see her forever. To appreciate the impact of this news, it helps to know Remy's story. In 2007, she was at the peak of her career, one of hip-hop's few top female lyricists. But that year, she was arrested for shooting a close friend during a disagreement over money. The headline screamed, "Remy Ma shoots friend, and hip-hop star convicted." She went on to serve 6 years in Bedford Hills Correctional Facility. Most people assumed she quietly served her time and then rebuilt her life after release. But 50 Cent claims something very different happened inside those prison walls. He says Remy wasn't merely another inmate. She ran a kind of mini-empire, controlling contraband cell phones, secret messages, and even influencing certain guards. He calls it a high table, a group of 4 influential women inmates who managed everything from information flow to hidden favors. According to 50's unnamed sources, if Remy spoke, the entire cell block fell silent. What makes this even more shocking is a rumor about one of those 4 women disappearing from Bedford Hills without official explanation. Records were allegedly changed, and her transfer details vanished. People whispered that Remy might have played a role in getting that inmate removed. No charges were ever filed, and the whole episode stayed hidden, until now. Over the weekend, 50 Cent teased more details on social media, suggesting a late-night brawl in Cell Block C among high-profile prisoners, involving weapons and injuries. He claims the official report was mysteriously lost, and Remy faced no further punishment, as if the incident had been quietly covered up. His comments sparked a frenzy online. Fans mapped out prison layouts, scoured inmate rosters from 2011, and created threads titled Operation Remy. For many, it felt like digging into a real-life mystery. Within days, alleged documents and a grainy audio clip began circulating in private forums. In that recording, a distressed woman can be heard saying, "I told her not to go that far. Now, it's going to come back on all of us. Was it real or fake?" Listeners guess the voice was from that same week in 2011 when the supposed incident happened. Meanwhile, an anonymous ex-inmate commented on TikTok, "I was at Bedford then. The night things went quiet. We all knew not to ask questions." Remy had that kind of clout. That message was shared tens of thousands of times in a single day. Now, reports suggest state officials are quietly re-examining Bedford Hills' archive from 2011. A verified journalist tweeted that public interest in missing inmate logs prompted an internal review. In other words, government investigators may be searching for records that were allegedly deleted or altered. At the same time, Remy's world has gone silent. A daytime talk show pulled her scheduled appearance, a music festival removed her name from its lineup, and her publicist stopped taking calls. Even diehard supporters are asking, what else don't we know? Remy herself has not responded. In today's climate, refusing to comment often speaks louder than any denial. 50 Cent, meanwhile, continues posting cryptic messages like, "You leave jail, but jail doesn't leave you." His refusal to explain in detail only deepens the mystery. What happens next could be serious. If new evidence proves these claims, it might lead to official statements, legal action, or even reopen past investigations. Is this simply 50 Cent stirring the pot, or is there a deeper truth waiting to come out? As people explore public records and press for answers, one thing is clear: this story has grown far beyond typical celebrity drama. The question on everyone's mind now is, what really happened in Cell Block C? And will we finally learn the full truth? They're not investigating because they care about right or wrong. They're only doing it because this story went viral, and they don't want to look like they're ignoring it. Now, things are colder than a January night in a prison cell. Remy Ma's team is panicking. Her music insiders say they're in full crisis mode. No interviews, no events, just quiet damage control. One source said, "We had a big rollout planned, and now we're just trying to stop the bleeding." This is more than fixing a mistake. It's a full-blown reputation disaster. If any of these claims are true, her career could collapse. Endorsement deals might vanish, concerts could be canceled, and public trust is already cracking. In the music world, everyone distances themselves when trouble hits. Some producers have even pulled their beats, and planned collaborations are on hold. It's not personal. These decisions are about optics. Meanwhile, Remy is staying silent, and 50 Cent is making himself louder. In a now-deleted Instagram story, he shared a photo of a courtroom and wrote, "Sometimes the past don't stay in the past." That one line spread like wildfire online. Now, an entertainment lawyer told a hip-hop outlet that Remy might be officially contacted in this review. Apparently, someone asked for records about a certain February 2011 event where Remy was listed as a witness. If that's true, it's not just internet chatter anymore. It's a legal minefield. No, she won't be arrested tomorrow, but if officials find evidence of wrongdoing, it's bad for everyone involved. The prison, the staff, and any inmates who helped cover things up. Suddenly, people suspect Remy wasn't merely surviving in prison. Maybe she was pulling the strings. For weeks, this was just rumor. Now it's suspicion. Fans are rewatching her interviews looking for clues. In 2016, she said, "When you learn how to move in silence, you never go back." Back then, it sounded like growth. Now, it feels different. Just as things peaked, a leaked note from 2013 showed that on February 18th, everyone involved in an incident was quietly moved for safety. The memo didn't name Remy, but the date and details matched. People think that might be her, protected, unpunished, and erased from records. That's not just luck. It hints at serious influence and maybe even corruption. Now, 50 Cent posted, "Truth always finds a mic," and it went viral. 2 retired corrections officers were reportedly contacted for statements. A watchdog group is demanding answers from the New York Department of Corrections. An indie filmmaker even announced a prison drama inspired by these events. So what happens next? Will Remy break her silence? Will her team finally say something? Or will she vanish entirely? Some think she should speak up now and clear things up. Others feel staying. Quiet is her only defense. One thing is for sure. Cell Block C is no longer a whisper. It's a movement, a wild, unverified story that's bigger than her. All it took was 50 Cent's single post to set it off, and now the fire is out of control. Whether she's innocent or hiding something, Remy Ma is at the center of it, and the fallout is far from over.